Okay, so picture this. Every year on October 1st, this incredible wave of green and white just sweeps across one of Africa's most dynamic nations. We're talking about Nigeria's Independence Day, and let me tell you, it is so much more than just a day off. It's this vibrant, massive celebration of identity and history.
So what does that actually look like? I mean, what's happening on the ground? Well, you've got pretty much everything you can imagine. There are these huge formal military parades in the capital, Abuja, but then you also have spontaneous street parties just erupting with amazing music. You'll see solemn flag-raising ceremonies honoring the past, right alongside these incredible cultural festivals that show off the country's amazing diversity. It's this beautiful mix of looking back with respect and celebrating with pure joy.
It's really an incredible display of national spirit, right? But seeing all of this celebration, it kind of begs the question, what's the story here? Why is this one day, October 1st, so fundamental to what it means to be Nigerian?
Well, to really get to the heart of it, we've got to rewind the clock. Because this whole thing, all this celebration, it all hinges on one single pivotal moment in time. A year that completely changed the course of the nation's history.
And that year is 1960. You got to remember this date. It's really the cornerstone of modern Nigeria. Before this, the country we know today was a British colony. After this date, it was a sovereign nation, standing on its own.
And that right there brings us to the core event. On October 1st, 1960, after years and years of growing nationalism and people demanding to govern themselves, Nigeria officially gained its independence from Great Britain. And this wasn't just some political paperwork changing hands. This was the birth of a brand new national identity. And that is what's being celebrated every single year.
But you know, this day has become so much more than just remembering a date on a calendar. Over the years, it's evolved into this powerful, living symbol of what it means to be Nigerian and the values that the country really holds dear.
Yeah, try to think of the celebration less like just a party and more like a powerful statement. It's a very conscious, very meaningful expression of the nation's core values. It's a day for Nigeria to remind itself and the rest of the world what it's all about. So what are those values? Well, first up is unity. And this one is huge. I mean, get this, Nigeria is home to over 250 different ethnic groups, and they speak more than 500 languages. It's incredible. So a day like this is such a powerful reminder of a shared identity, of bringing people from literally every background together under one single flag. And what's so cool is that at the exact same time it's celebrating unity, it's also all about diversity. The day isn't about ignoring differences, not at all. It's about putting them on full display. You see it everywhere, in the traditional clothing people wear, in the music, the food. It's like this vibrant, living tapestry of all the cultures that make Nigeria so unique.
And when you take that unity and you add in that celebration of diversity, it all boils down to one powerful emotion: pride. It's a day to feel this deep sense of national pride in the country's entire journey. You know, its struggles, its successes, its culture, and, maybe most of all, its people.
You know, there's this quote that just nails it perfectly. It says, "It's a day to emphasize the unity of the people, cultural diversity, and national pride." See how they all fit together? They're not separate ideas. They're like three threads that are woven together to create the very fabric of this celebration.
And all of this leaves us with a bigger idea to chew on. When you really look at Nigeria's Independence Day, you see how a celebration is never just a party. It's a mirror reflecting a nation's soul. It really makes you think, doesn't it? How do the celebrations in our own countries, what we choose to remember, and how we choose to celebrate it, how does that define who we are? It's a pretty fascinating question.